you're ready, we'll start on hands and knees. So this class is going to be a lot of toning. So we're going to do some yoga poses, but in repetitions. So to help really strengthen and tone the muscles, and then we'll stretch afterwards to keep the body flexible. So we'll start on all fours, spread the fingers wide. Just take a moment to shift the hips side to side, take some deep breaths. And then you can kind of roll around in little circles to waken up the hips and give the wrists a little stretch. Nice, and then back to the center for cat and cow. 5 rounds. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin round the spine. Nice slow deep breath in as you come forward, and slow exhale as you move back. Nice, and then back to the center. We're going to lift the right leg up, so right toes pointing to the ceiling, and do 10 pulses. So if you need more balance here, you can tuck the left toes under. You can either point or flex the right foot. So foot up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Waking up your bum. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then step the right foot forward. Just come into a lunge. Take a few deep breaths. Stretch the neck. And then push it back to downward dog. So fingers nice and wide, hands shoulder width, push it back, pedal out the feet. Wake up the calves and the hamstrings. And let your head relax completely so you feel the blood flow to your face, your brain. 2 more deep breaths. Nice, and then lower the knees down gently. Other side, so left foot up towards the ceiling. And 10 pulses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it forward, just come into a lunge. Take some deep breaths, relax, stretch the neck. Nice, well done girls and boys. Press into the hands and step back. Pedal out the feet. Bend one knee at a time. And from downward dog, shift forward into the plank position. Body's in a straight line, looking forward. And breathe. Push it back to plank. Push it back to downward dog, sorry. And then inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. 3 more times. Moving with your breath. Last one. Nice, well done. And then lower the knees. Walk the knees forward. Come over onto your bum. Hug the knees in. Just take a few little circles here. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. And then hands underneath the low back. Bring the feet up towards the ceiling. You're going to slowly lower the feet down to the floor with controlled movement, legs engaged, toes pointed, and then hover them off the ground and inhale slowly back up. If it's too much, you can bend the knees, bring the feet out, bend the knees, and bring the feet up. Otherwise, you're doing straight legs. Inhale up, exhale down. Try not to swing the legs up and down. Use controlled motion so you can feel your muscles working and strengthening and toning. If you want to add on a little bit extra, lift your head off the ground. Let's say 2 more. And relax, well done. Just roll the knees around in little circles. Then come over onto your side. You lie on your side, balancing on the left forearm, the right hand in front. Left leg is straight, resting on the ground, and right leg is going to reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale and then flex the foot, bring it back down. Exhale, point the foot. Inhale, bring it up. Flex the foot. Exhale, bring it down. Point the foot. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Well done. Deep breaths. Nice. One more time. And then kick it in front. 1. You can flex the foot or point the toes. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Roll over onto your belly. And still resting on the left forearm. Bring the right foot back towards the right butt cheek. Take a few breaths here. And then release. Inhale, come up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And lower the knees down. Come over onto your other side. So, same thing. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, flex and bring it down 10 times with your breath. Slow and controlled movements. And I never seem to count the reps properly. 2 or 3 more times. Nice. And then flex or point the foot 5 times forward. 1, 2, 3. Well done. 4. Nice. Last one. 5. Lovely. Roll over onto your belly. Still on the right forearm. Bring the left foot to your left. Bum. Your left bum. And then release. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, back down. 3 more times. Nice, push it back, downward facing dog. Fingers wide, head relaxed, pedal out the feet. And walk the feet forward and bring your bum down to the floor. So feet are hip width in front of the body. Swing the hands back, shoulder width. Inhale, push into the hands. First lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, and then push into the feet. Inhale, exhale, bum down onto the mat. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, 2, 3. Well done. Up as high as you can. 4. So we do 5 more. Last one, and hold. Keep breathing. Push into your finger pads like you're gripping the mat with your hands. And then release. Woo, well done. Flex the right foot, bring it on top of the left thigh, and just rock side to side. And then switch. Nice. And then scoot your bum forward, roll back onto your spine again, feet up to the ceiling. So the feet and the hips are in line. We're going to do 20. Inhale, fingers up towards the toes. Inhale up, exhale down. And I just find it easier if I interlace my hands and bring the index fingers together into, it's actually a mudra, Kali mudra. And I just find it easier to kind of point up towards the toes. Inhale and exhale. So 20 times, going as slowly or as quickly as you like. Don't forget to breathe. The hands don't need to touch the feet. Just that motion of lifting up, you'll feel the tummy muscles engage. And we 10 more, keep going. And relax when you're done, lie back, take a few deep breaths. And then plant the feet hip width again. We're moving up and down in bridge pose. You can either just bring the hips up, or you can bring arms alongside the hips as they come up. Inhale, push into the feet, lift the hips, well done. Reach back of the fingers if you're bringing the arms up. Exhale, sacrum to the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Synchronize your breath and your movement together. Lovely. Well done. Last one. Nice. And hug the knees in again. Bring the hands behind the knees. Inhale. Rock yourself up to sit and try to keep the feet hovering above the ground as you come up. And then rock yourself back and try not to bring the head to the mat. So you're like scooching up into a little ball, rocking back. Inhale forward, try to keep the feet off the mat. Exhale back. Stay in your little ball as neat as you can. And one more time. Well done. And come up, bring the feet together, knees wide, rock side to side. And then lift the knees up and down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to press them down towards the floor as you come down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. And then keep them up. And then keep them down. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold towards the ground. So keep using your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Your pelvis is kind of tilt forward to help you to move forward into the fold. So try not to fold forward with a rounded spine. Tilt the pelvis. Inhale, lengthen, suck the belly in. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come up, and then stretch the legs out as wide as you can. Flex the feet. Same thing, if your pelvis is tucked under, your spine will be rounded and it'll be harder to fold forward if you kind of tilt the pelvis out. So you're shifting forward, lengthening the spine, creating more room in your body to fold. You can even feel the action here, just a little tip forward with the pelvis, hands on the hips. So once you feel the tilt forward, you're nearly coming into the inner thigh area on the mat. Bring the hands to the calves if they reach. Try to push the legs out wider apart, flex the feet. And then exhale, come forward as much as it's comfortable for you. Might just be to here. If you feel a deep stretch in here, that's good. Just stay there and breathe. If you need more, walk the hands out further, as far as you like. Keep breathing and then drop the head down so you're not tensing the neck. Keep the toes curling back to feel the stretch in the legs. And then when you curl your toes back, push out more through the heels. And 1 or 2 more breaths here. Well done. Nice, and then untuck the feet and the pelvis. Let everything kind of come back to neutral. And then bring the left foot in. Flex the right foot. Slide the right hand down the right leg. Left arm overhead. And pointing towards the right foot. You can look up to the ceiling if it's comfortable, and some really deep, nourishing breaths here. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Breathe in, breathe out. Well done. Come back up and just switch sides. Lengthening the side of the right body first, and then reaching out through the right fingertips. Left foot is flexed. Such a lovely stretch in the side of the body. You can feel it right through the hip, up past the ribs, out through the fingertips. Just look up as far as it's comfortable. Maybe to the floor, maybe straight ahead, or up to the ceiling, as long as it's not tensing your neck. Slow, deep breaths. Well done. And inhale, come back up to a seated position. And the same thing when you're seated, just look out for the pelvis, how it is situated. If it's tucked under, your spine will be rounded and you won't have much space. If you kind of tilt it, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, you have more room in the body, more room to breathe. Roll out the shoulders slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take a moment of gratitude or gratefulness here for your own body, your health, being able to breathe, being able to move. We can too easily take for granted. Bring the right arm across the body, using the left arm to help, and then look over to the right. Come back to the center and switch. Just feel how good it is to get some nice stretches into the body and to release tension out of the body and staying in the present moment. When we realize that everything is okay, and it's only when we're jumping forward into the future, thinking about the past, that we become anxious or stressed or tense. So trying to stay in the present moment. That's what yoga teaches us, to feel the sensations in your body, to stay with your breath. That's just what's happening right now. And you can just enjoy it as it's happening. Come back to the center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, hands to the sky, palms together. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. And take each moment as it comes today, moment by moment, enjoying each one as it happens. Thank you for joining in with me this morning. Well done. Take a bow together.